Hey everybody, so I am back today finally opening this gigantic box. I'm not sure how much of it you'll be able to see, but it's a huge box that I got in the mail over a week ago from Webster's Pages because they had this huge sale, and I was not allowing myself to open it until I had finished some major work that needed to get done. And the majority of my house is still not completely put together, and I've been focusing on my course, Publish and Thrive, that's been going on. It's a 5-week course, so that's been a lot of work. Plus, of course, I'm almost 35 weeks pregnant, so a lot going on in my life right now, so I was a little bit slow in videos, but I wanted to show you guys the unboxing of this Webster's Pages box because really for almost a year now, I have been really good about not buying new A5 binders and really just kind of cycling through the ones that I have. But one thing that happened, this is not a Webster's Pages, this one is from Michael's, which I didn't have any of the Recollections binders, but when I saw the beautiful Disney digital dash box this month from Planner Press, and I saw all the pretty blues, I was like, oh, I really want a blue one, and I had seen this kind of blue metallic one at Michael's, so just a little bit of a flip through to show you some of that. So she had this, and we're not going to Disney right now, but she had this beautiful Disney one, so a lot of really pretty dashboards that went along with that. So I'll just kind of flip through some of them. They looked so good with this blue that I just had to have it. So some really cute dashboards, and I think next month is going to be all beautiful like pink bows and stuff, so I'm not sure which binder I will use, but I've really been enjoying the digital dash box when she has some pretty dashboards and things to choose from. So that is kind of what my, like a super quick peek at what my July planner has looked like. And of course, it's only about a week or so before I get to put together my August planner, which will also be the planner that I'll be using when my baby girl comes. And so then it will probably also become my September planner because I can't imagine I'll have time to put together a new one when she's here. So let's unbox this huge haul from Webster's Pages, and some of it is like scrapbook paper and stuff like that, but the majority of this is all A5 binders. And let me preface this by saying that I spent less than $100, and when you see how many binders are in here, you're gonna freak out because I couldn't believe it. Like A5 binders are usually, Kiki K binders that I have several of are often like $80 a piece. This one from Michael's I think was $30, and then I had like a 40% off coupon, so it was 20-ish. But the ones that I got from Webster's Pages in this crazy summer sale, and I'm so thankful to one of my subscribers for letting me know, one of my HB90 bootcamp people let me know that this sale was going on because they were like $10 a piece. It was crazy, and unfortunately the sale is over now. But anyway, this is the first thing that I got. I'm just going to pull these out in order, and this I just know that I'm going to use for the baby, kind of gender neutral with the greens and yellows. So little craft bags, and this is one of the things I really wanted. We're doing her room in elephants, and so this has little green elephants and little white onesies, so you can see the onesie here, just little clips with white onesies, some scrapbooking pages, and then in the back here there's these little elephants and these little things that say hello little one, and I just thought that would be cute. I can either use it somewhere in her room or in my planner for her. So very cute little baby stuff. Before we get to the binders, which seem to be on the bottom, I don't know that this was supposed to be just open like that, but there's these little page flags here that have pink, blue, and these sort of gunmetal gray ones, so different kind of page tabs that I can use in my planner. I always tend to decorate with these little sticky note page flags, so I like those. I also got this pretty pink tassel, which will look pretty on one of my binders and maybe several of my binders. Then they have these enamel dots that I grabbed that are really pretty. I figure I can use those in color coding or whatever, but yeah, I don't think this was supposed to be open. It was supposed to be like a closed thing, but it came open. Then this was just some dashboards that were like pre-made that were really pretty colors with the swans and everything. And then some paper. So this was kind of all in one kit with some dashboards, some paper, which has a cute little pineapple, and sticky notes. So this was all kind of in one little kit. And I think that was like $3 for that whole kit. So just some more of those enamel dots in different colors and designs. I've never used enamel ones in my planner, and I don't know if they're going to bother me because they stick up, but we'll see how they go. They were super cheap and really cute colors, so I grabbed them. Then more stickers. So a blue set and a pink set that just has dates and different things like that, check marks. And they said they're faux leather stickers, so they kind of have that leather grain to them. Now, one of the binders that I got is not for A5, it's for composition notebooks. And I think I've shown you guys before, I actually have it right here, that I have this traveler's notebook from Chic Sparrow that I keep most of my composition notebooks in, but I've gotten a lot of these notebooks from May Designs, and I really like to use them for my series notes and stuff, like when I'm going and brainstorming about stuff, but I don't like to carry this huge thing. This is more like a storage thing. So when I saw that Webster's Pages had an actual binder that looks kind of like an A5 binder but is a little bigger that goes with composition notebooks, I grabbed it. So I'll show you that in a second. And I grabbed this one that's dot grid, but wow, look at how dark those dots are. I don't know that I will use this. Those are so dark. I've never seen a dot grid notebook with such dark dots. That's going to be like super distracting. Not my favorite. So did not look that way online. So I don't even know if I'll use that, but I guess we'll see. So here are just the final of the little paper clips that I got. They're just like arrows that are white. So lots of little paper clips, very inexpensive. So I grabbed a bunch. This is the composition notebook binder, and the little hello and stuff is not actually on the binder, but the gold heart is. And I have seen people really kind of decorate their binders with decals and stuff, and I was thinking that actually this one that I got from Michael's would be really pretty with some kind of decal or like my name or something on it. And I do have a Cricut that I could do that with, but I just haven't been able to decide what I would want to put on it. But it's kind of plain otherwise, but I like this little heart, but this would be pretty with something up here as well. So you can see this is much thinner than a typical A5 notebook, but it doesn't have rings. It has the pockets here with a little like photo pocket and some other bigger pockets on the side, as well as one in the back here. Then a lined composition notebook, which I like much better than this really dark dot grid, which seems kind of ridiculous. And then it has a pen holder and like a little notebook loop and another thing here. And then you just put the composition notebook in the back. So I'd be able to use any of my composition notebooks and take this out with me just as a little notebook holder for when I'm like writing notes about my series. And I really like this because, especially with the May Design notebooks, the pretty designs on the front tend to kind of rub off, like the color on the stripes and stuff like that. So this will protect that notebook. I'm really excited about this. And these, I think all the Webster's Pages stuff is kind of faux leather. It looks textured leather, but it's actually vegan leather. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that. So that is the first thing. Let's see what else is in here. Lots of packing poofs. Okay, so now we get into all the binders, and they're all in these little boxes. So I don't even know that I'm going to be able to display all of these, like actually display them. But you can see now how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new binders. Oh no, there's one more. 7. This is ridiculous. And guys, I told you they were only about $10 a piece. So I'm actually going to use my scissors to get these boxes open. So every single one comes in this pretty box. So that'll be nice for storage. and I'll just show you all the colors that I got. So this is like a faux patent leather, pretty pink color. It's very light, like blush pink, which I may use this one next month actually, because the bows that she's showing on her Instagram for Digital Dash Box are really light pink. So this might be perfect. This might be the very first one that I use, and it has a gold interior with gold rings. I think that all the Webster's pages have the same setup with like the little window that you could put a photo in here, and then the card slots on the side with 2 slots over here and a notebook slot over here. So mostly I'll just be showing you guys the different colors that I got. So there's one is this pretty blush pink. This one is a color I don't have at all, and I don't usually buy because I like pinks better, but look at this gorgeous like patent leather red. You can really see it in the ring light there when I turn it, but same basic design. Also, this one has silver inside with a white sort of quilted look. So this is just beautiful. And I'm not sure how well this sort of faux patent leather will hold up over time, but I think that's gorgeous. So pink patent leather, red patent leather, and like I said, it's really faux leather. I feel like I don't even remember what all I got. Oh, okay, so this one is kind of a cream colored, like a tan color. Oops. And they all come with this little tag that says different things. This one says blessed. So this one is white on the inside with silver on the backing and then gold rings, and then it's sort of a tannish, I don't know, beige, I don't know what color you would call that, but sort of like a tan neutral color, which I think is a really classy color. Let's see what's the next one. Oh yeah. Okay, so this one I was so excited about. This is like periwinkle, and this one is again sort of like a smooth fake leather, and periwinkle on the outside with gold rings and a white, sort of a white inside. It looks like some of them have this little bit of a dash, I don't know, divider, and some of them don't. They put this bit of white cardboard in here to make sure that the rings don't kind of like damage the interior, but just to give you a look of how it looks without that. Same design, they all have that same basic design, but all different colors on the outside. So their line is mostly called Color Crush, so they have lots and lots of different colors. Okay, so the next one is this beautiful sort of raspberry color, and I absolutely love this, and what I love most about it is the inside. Oh, that button doesn't want to come up. Look at this. I love it, love it, love it. It's like, it totally makes the color to have these navy stripes with the white and the pink showing through. This one I adore. I love it so much. Gold rings. Two more. So one is this bright green, which is similar to that one we just looked at, except inside this one, it has red stripes. And I really love this, and I wonder if I'll end up using this kind of as a Christmas one because of the green and the red, but I really like it. So yeah, another binder, and there's one more. Dun, 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 dun. The final binder is navy blue, and on the inside it's just white and tan and really pretty. So this one's really classy, and it's navy blue, but it's very different from this other blue one that I have. So now I feel like every color I could possibly ever want when it comes to A5 binders. This is a bit crazy, I know, but they were so inexpensive, and what happened was I wouldn't normally just go and spend, you know, this kind of money on so many different binders when I already have so many. But what happened was I was in an anthology last year or actually very beginning of this year, that, you know, you don't make a ton of money from those sort of multi-author anthologies, but she sent out royalties and it was a little over $100. And I just wanted to use that as kind of fun money because this has been a super stressful time with the move and everything else that's going on. And so I thought, you know, I'm just going to treat myself, but I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to get. And then when my friend told me about this sale, I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to get myself a new set of binders. And here they all are sort of lined up where you can see all the different colors. And you can see that other than the ones that are kind of patent, they all have gold WP for Webster's pages on the binding. And this one, it just is kind of more embossed. Okay, so these are the final look at the gorgeous binders that I've got. I love them so much. And of course, this is the majority here of my collection. You can see that a lot of these were very like light pinks and purples, maybe one darker purple, but this is definitely going to give me a much wider or broader color palette with the bright pinks, the darker green and blue with the red. Of course, this is hard to see, but it's also pink. Depends on the lighting. Let me turn this way. You can maybe get a better view of how pink that is. But it is a different shade of pink than some of these others. Plus it's got this faux patent leather. But for the most part, other than this one and the pink one, they're not as neutral tones as the last batch. So I'm excited to really use these and to see how they work out. And that is a look at my Webster's Pages binder haul. I hope you guys like it. Let me know which one was your favorite color. And if you have any Webster's Pages, these tend to be a little bit taller. You can kind of see from these compared to the Kiki K. I've got two already Webster's Pages here, and they tend to be a little bit taller than the others, if you can kind of see that, but they're not quite as wide. So if I pull out a Kiki K, for example, just to show you, it's hard to do with one hand, you can see that the Kiki K is wider, but it's shorter. So let me try here. So just a comparison, it's definitely taller. The Webster's Pages is taller, but it's not quite as wide. But every A5 binder kind of has its own quirks, and I'm just really excited to try out these new colors. So we'll see which one I get to use when the new digital Dashbox stuff comes out for August. And like I said, it'll probably be in August and September because I can't imagine after my baby is born that I will be setting up a new binder. But you never know, maybe I'll be inspired to do a new baby binder or something like that. All right, guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this A5 haul. Let me know if you've been using an A5 or what type of planner you've been using, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.